this camera. Respectable guitar. I have to replace this phone. Mama, I'm sorry. I don't know. My phone is picking things from my WhatsApp. Instead of the camera will pick stuff from my WhatsApp. I have not had this kind of thing before. From camera picking stuff from the WhatsApp. Okay, I hope it will not happen again. Then if it happens, I'm going to because I'm not, then I'm going to use another phone. Today is 2nd. Today is 1st of February 2023. Asị ọ dị mma okenye nọ ịnọ n'ụlọ ewu na-amụ n'ọgwụ. Ọ dị mma okenye nọ n'ụlọ ewu amụọ n'ọgwụ. Camera respect when we go. Now, I want some certain things I'm going to discuss briefly. Last week, Thursday, a lawyer got a home as in MNK, which that lawyer, everybody know. They call him Ifani. Another Ejofo, not this Ejofo. I think not Ejofo. I want a memo. Edre, Mazen MNK finally wrote a memo telling his lawyer to write this thing down and give it to Chike. The lawyer wrote it down and gave it to Chike. Now, it's no longer that Mazen MNK say, tell this person, tell this person, tell this person. Mazen MNK put his intent down and the lawyer wrote it, signed it, and gave it to Chike. The same that lawyer was the lawyer who wrote that Mazen MNK is ill. The Mazen MNK is dying. Chike and his gang took only what that lawyer wrote for everybody. Mazen MNK is dying. And they begin to disseminate war, threats to burn down Biafran land. But the original letter, message to them, they ignored it. So, I don't understand. Are they now doing this thing to help Mazen MNK, or are they doing it to destroy him? The instruction, the directive, or the order of Mazen MNK, they disregarded it. But they pick on what the lawyer said on the side. It's just like somebody made you a big dish. She gini demma ihe niile ya wụrụ nwa biscuit nọ n'ala ka ị gara na atọtọrọ na-ata. The reason that lawyer went to see Mazen MNK is to write down what Mazen MNK wants. Because Ifeanyi Ejiofor didn't want to write that. Then Mazen MNK called another lawyer and said, come, write this thing down, give it to Chike. That this is an order. This thing is no longer propaganda. It's no longer, or maybe somebody twisted the word of Mazen MNK. Everybody, only Obola warning IPOB, you're supposed to listen. Unless Mazen MNK is no longer your Onyendu. Mazen MNK instructed the lawyers to write something. Write it down in my presence. Print it out. Send it to Chike. That thing is 13 in number. 13 in number. But agamano n'ụlọ ewu na-amụ n'ọgwụ. But I'm not going to talk about everything. But there are some certain things in the that I must talk about. I must talk about. I must talk about it. Because I know now Mazen Nandikano didn't say this. Mazen Nandikano didn't say that. Mazen Nandikano didn't say this. Now, anya hona nye Mazen Nandikano kuru. Let's see. That letter was written on 15th of December 2022. 15th of December 2022. And the guy was able to take it back to Mazen Nandikano to approve it, to sign it. I'm not going to go through all the whole thing. But awụ onye kwesịrị ikwu ihe. O nwere ihe na-agane. Ihe ọbụla na-awụhụ Ojiofo kwuru, DOS, Chikedoziem, they don't listen. And ihe ọbụla Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ihe ọbụla Ojiofo na-achọghị ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuo. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuo ya, Ojiofo aga share ya to Ifeanyi Ojiofo, or ga share ya to his friends. So that means Oji Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ana-apụta from DSS. And the Oji to Aloy Ejimako, Chikedoziem and his gang will not listen. They will not listen. Now, I'm not going to read the thing as it is. I'm going to just paraphrase it. Number 2. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu say, DOS don't mess with finance. I am not reading it the way it is. Okay? Somebody will say, Master Prophet, who gave you this letter? You're not supposed to have it. Yes, I'm not supposed to have it. But Allah na Chikedoziem Nando Tuye. Literally, now, they are telling Maazị Nnamdi Kanu that you're nobody. Don't talk to us. We are not going to listen to you. Makeno na aka ndị iro. Imagine, onye ya na ụmụnne kwụ na-achụ nta. Ha hapụ anụ a na-achụ chụmazụ ụkwụ ya. Chikedoziem, if this camera, I don't understand why the camera is pulling things from my WhatsApp. I don't know why. I'm sorry. That's why I have to delete a lot of pictures from my WhatsApp profile. The thing is just the camera. Maybe somebody's hacking the phone or the phone is having problem. I don't know. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu to Chikedoziem and 4 of his gang in DOS. You have to understand, Madam Nnene is the oldest member in DOS, or longest member in DOS. She has been there before all these people, and she's still a member of DOS. That is, she's senior member of DOS. Like in military, a commander can be, ordinary colonel can be the head of the military or the chief of staff. But then when it's somebody that is oldest and longest person in the military that is there. Now, Madam Nnene is the longest member of DOS. And there are other members of DOS that have just kept quiet. They are tired of Chikedoziem and 3 or 4 of his gang. DOS now are now being run by 3 or 4 people, including Chikedoziem 4. Those 4 are the ones that is causing this catastrophe everywhere. And the rest of the members of DOS, they just silent. They basically keep silent because they don't want to be insulted. See how they are treating Madam Neneanya. And most of those women has family. They don't want their business to be out. They don't want all this, Madam Neneanya, this insult, this humiliation, this abuse. They don't want it. They basically just, went back and they kept silent. Only Madam Neneanya is kicking and fighting and speaking out. A lawyer went to see Mazen Nandekano and signed the memo that Mazen Nandekano ordered to Chikedozem to do. And there is a reason Mazen Nandekano put that thing in writing, so that Chikedozem will not say, I didn't hear. And on the other side, the lawyer wrote something. Whatever Mazen Nandekano told him, I'm not there. The truth of the matter is that Mazen Nandekano had health issues before rendition. And rendition has made it worse because lack of appropriate medical care. And that is the truth. Chikedoziem and Jonathan, I made a mistake, not Austin. Jonathan took that thing that the lawyer wrote, Mazen Nandekano is dying slowly, and blew it and started issuing threats. Biafran people, whatever, destroy wine. Ya wuru no nwere ndị jereje born local government offices. So today they would have said, oh, we are sorry. It's to show you how these people are disconnected. That very night, Mazen Nandekano sent Chikedoziem a directive, an order. It's no longer a directive, order. This is what you should do. Number 2, he said DOS should never, I'm not going to use the actual word that he used. Okay? I'm not permitted to have this letter. He says, don't mess with finance. Take your hand out of finance. DOS. Stop mingling with finance. That's not your job. Madam Neneanya is in DOS, but her office is finance, which there are other members of DOS have different portfolio. So, Mazen Nandekano in number 2, he said, take your hand away from finance. Number 3, he said, all sacked national coordinators appointed by Mazen Nandekano must be reinstated with immediate effect. That is an order from the Supreme Commander of the indigenous people of Biafra. Here, lawyer Mazen Nandekano wepụtara last week Thursday. And anama owu ihe niile ka m na-ekwu, achọghị m ka ọ dị ka agụga m dị. This letter agụga m 100%. But then again, know the full details can no matter. And when the authority, I must repeat, I have no authority to read this letter. But Maki Hina, Mazen Nandekano has been humiliated. Idiot na bomb anytime make a program against Chikedoziem. This idiot, Number, it says, every national coordinator, no national coordinator must be removed without clearance. That don't remove any national coordinator without my orders. That is number 4. Number 5. Chikedoziem, I'm telling you, I'm not reading it the way it is, but I am giving you the full picture. Well, there it says head of DOS. That is Chikedoziem. Chikedoziem should immediately announce the appointment of German coordinator. Has Chikedoziem done that? No. This thing came on Thursday. Chikedoziem, since that Thursday, Chikedoziem has written 2 memos. One about Kanonta, one about Madam Neneanya yesterday. Mazen Nande Kano ordered him, don't mingle into finance. Chikedoziem said, get out. Get out. You are no longer in charge. I am in charge. Just get out. Basically, Chikedoziem is telling Mazen Nande Kano to shut up. Because this is an order given by Mazen Nande Kano on Thursday through a lawyer that they know that this thing is reliable. Chikedoziem should immediately announce the appointment of the new German coordinator. Today is Wednesday. Has Chikedoziem done that? No. Now, all these people who said leadership, there is no IPOB leadership. And one leadership, that is IPOB leader. Leadership. 10 people who leader. Then Aganya the trend. Only Anyana Jeme West. Only Anyana Gawa South. Alana Bagara. Here Biara on Thursday. Chikedoziem has not done any one of this directive, instruction, order from Mazen Nande Kano. 6. I want to get my I remove my glasses, but 6 says, said that Chikedoziem, head of DOS, should tell all national coordinators to send in their monthly dues to Germany. Send in all their monthly dues to Germany. If you don't do this, you are fighting me. Mazen Nande Kano is telling them, if you don't do this, any national coordinator, any coordinator that is not sending his monthly dues to Madam Neneanya, you are in war, or you are at war with me. You are fighting me, Mazen Nande Kano. This is what is written in number 6. But Chikedoziem came out yesterday and rebuking head of finance. Number 7. No, I'm not going to go into number 7. Number 8, Mazen Nande Kano said, don't open another account in South Africa or USA or France or Italy. Mazen Nande Kano is telling Chikedoziem, don't open another account in South Africa, USA, Italy, or France. Finally, 9. Mazen Nande Kano said all monthly dues should be paid to Germany. I'm written, this one is what I'm going to read correctly. All monthly dues should be paid to Germany. Ededia Anya. Nene Anya. This is order from Mazen Nande Kano. from DSS dungeon. So are you telling me now that DSS are now telling Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to write that finance should not be messed with? Are you telling me that Ewure no shishi na aro Mazen Nnamdi Kanu na aro yo shishi? See ya ngbade kuo na ego ga na-aga na akaụntụ m nne ya anya. Kuo na all national coordinators, non-national coordinators should be removed. Is it what? No. Number 10. DOS must avoid, I don't want to use that word. Okay? This paper, I don't have authority. DOS must avoid messing with finance. So that anyị again we get aga ọzọ anyị nwere in 2016. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said DOS should avoid messing with finance. That means don't mess with finance. Ka anyị ghara inwe get aga ọzọ enwere in 2016. And ihe a dị 13. Ọwụ other things ka m chọrọ itinye ọnụ. Iwuru a true IPOB member, you should think Supreme Commander, Indigenous People of Biafra. Achona is Yoji. Yeji ye through Jofo, Fanya Jofo, or Jofo Eriojia. Yeji to Chikedozem Eriojia. Now he is frustrated. Yapon another lawyer. See ya, denye were ye nye Chikedoziem were akwụkwọ dọwashia ya. That next day, ha ọda afọ ịgba Biafran land ọkụ. Gabon school, Gabon local government chairman, Born governors chairman, Born okay. Supreme Commander say, let them go home that place. Come choya. But agama again directly. I say let there be peace in Biafran land. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu onye okporo hanga. But also let there be peace in Biafran land. I am paraphrasing. But okuru peace. But I just put Biafran land. I just make exactly here there. So that in the one authority can then now release this thing Mahacho. I don't have that authority. As the Biafran spiritual leader, Agamano Anebu Mazen Nnamdi Kanu Mamini, Supreme Commander Mabanket. Chikedoziem and 3 of his gang does no longer belong with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They have moved on. Chikedoziem enwene group nke ya. But eji idea jide radio. They are no longer with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. If Chikedoziem are with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they signed order. He wouldn't have declared Kaije Bono Alibo na Saturday. Because Supreme Commander have said, let there be peace. Mbo Mazen Nnamdi Kanu na eden ihe na agwa lawyer ihe. Akoga ihe. Apiaga ihe otale. Lawyer, an honorable man, not there. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu agwa ya ihe nde. Including, do not mess with IPOB finance. Chikedoziem, head of DOS, should not mess with IPOB finance. Tell all coordinators, national coordinators, to send their monthly dues to Germany. It is written there. This is an order. Chikedoziem has approved the German national, not approved, I have approved it. But send the announcement that Collins in Germany has been removed as national coordinator. And I don't know why Collins is still fighting Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You see, this idiot Anabo Dr. Ara Bina America. He was removed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and is the one fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This Dr. Ara Bigona South Africa was whatever. They are fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Lekwe ki iberibe ne deliver granite na Germany anakpo Biafran iberibe. He's fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oh yes, see. Barade nne Mazi Nnamdi Kanu yuzuo ihe ụmụ nwoke otu a na-eji akpọ ụmụ nwanyị ịghọtara. F language to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If Chike Doziem is under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he should have now written that memo confirming the national coordinator of Germany. All these things Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did here, we be coming. So, are you still now telling me that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is now irrelevant? Well, they said it. That's why tomorrow, Thursday, by the grace of Chukwukika Abiyama, I will send a message to the Supreme Commander, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I will beg him. I'm not giving him an order. I'm not the one to tell him what to do. But I will plead to him. Nala Nabarara. Ye may appoint a new deputy director. So that the Kazoo are reading now or this. Don't you know that in the DSS now got through IPOB platforms? They might also be here now. I know Hana Radio Biafra and now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now a challenge. They know, they listen. And in there were threats to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The family very strong, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They will be afraid by Aga. And when you get Aga Bozo, and when now, Haga say it doesn't matter, the organization are not united anymore. Agamasi Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, reconsider, appoint a new deputy. I don't care. Here would Uchemefo. Uchemefo will be better than this idiot called Chike Doziem. Uchemefo will bring even peace back to IPOB. Uchemefo will unify the family. I'm just saying, if there is no other person, bring back Uchemefo. I'm not telling him, I will not tell him to bring back Uchemefo. I'm just saying that on my own. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should. I'm not saying I must. I'm not telling him what to do. But my advice to him would be, please, for ya, the organization will appear strong, not weak. Appoint a new deputy. A deputy gonna take orders directly from you. Then what is in the Gitaga Dome underground. Mandeke na apotana social media hana aboka nketa. When Uchemefo was there the other time, the other coup, almost the same people who were involved in 2016, they are still involved in this one. You never hear anytime somebody coming out and said, I am IPOB general, talking nonsense on social media. It was only Uchemefo that the one talking. Other ones kept silent. You never heard anybody coming now kokpara, na issue threat, na si jegidonia, jebo. Nobody. It was only Uchemefo speaking. But now, and when in Dara, when you're na enye order, anyuli mmamna elu, akpari Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a challenge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu openly. Nwanne gị na ya kwụ na-achụ nta ka hapụ zoo chụmazi ụkwụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mbụ nne ya anya ka ha na-achụgharị. na Kano nta. Ugbu a achọmazie na ha Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Onye mere ịhụ nga ọkụkọ na-abụ ajọ mbụ. Chụpụ ọkụkọ ahụ, ịma ma ọ ga-atụ ụkwụ ọkụkọ ahụ. Mgbe a na-achụgharị nne ya anya, ha sị, "Oh, no, maka ka anata ya ego o ji." Ọkwa ịhụrụ ihe mere na Chikedozieme and his gang bi na Germany gara ka ha were ego na akaụntụ IPOB, gara ka ha divert ya the account, create a new bank account, a new credit card. The bank, a notice here now, no, this person has no authority to ask for credit card. This person has no authority to ask for statement of account. The bank, there might be a conflict between two people. The bank abortion the account. Chikedozieme put yesterday. In Germany, Austria, Switzerland, all these people are neighbors to Germany. They have almost the same rule of law. I have created a company with other people. If you are opening bank account, you cannot sign a loan unless you are the only head of that company. If you have any group you created in Germany, one person doesn't sign account. And it is written in IPOB Code of Conduct that because Niso sign an account doesn't give you authority over that account. Chikedozieme nwoke ha ka ya si na awu lawyer as no only Nene is signatory to that account. How could you believe this rubbish? If Chikedozieme could not tell the truth in small little thing, what truth again will he say? You know that it is impossible to open a group account, which in Germany they call it Verein. In English they call it group or company. You cannot open this group of company or NGO. You can say, I have NGO, you are the only one, fine. But if you have something like a group company, one person doesn't sign. One person might have the authority to go in, come out, but one person cannot open an account for group. In Germany, Verein, you cannot. Chikedozieme knowing all those things, knowing that he knows that the guy who signed also in that account was the one who was trying to mingle into the account, and the account was closed. Now, he's blaming Nene Anya wo handkerchief onye ọbụla na-eji ehichashi aka. Ihe ọbụla emege ga-akpọbe Nene Anya, ihe ha ga-enwe isi. Mgbe ọbụla ha plọtụra coup, akpọhụ Nene Anya, ihe ha ga-enwe isi. Nene Anya mere ke, Nene Anya aga kụgakwa ya another 1 year. Mgbe aha mata, wo Nene Anya. Chikedozieme, shame on you to say that Nene Anya was the only one signatory to that account. Shame on you. And you should know the best. You know that you sent that guy to go and mingle into that account, to go and create a new bank credit card, to get statement of account, to go and do things he has not authorized. When Maazị Nnamdi Kanu was there, he was not authorized to go and ask information about the bank. Now, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is not there. Now, you are going to the bank to get information. Information in Ajushin Negi, Kenajushin Nagi. Ordinary national coordinator want to know ihe gbasara IPOB international account. Do you understand this, the magnitude of this thing? This guy being at Germany, it's just like a coordinator in Nigeria. Chọrọ ịma ego ole enwere na national account. It's just like a coordinator in Finland. Chọrọ ịma ihe enwere na national account. A coordinator in Italy. Chọrọ ịma ihe enwere na national account. Do you understand? This is not an account of Germany, which is the coordinator, national coordinator in Germany. It might be possible that he can ask through the finance, whatever, to know, or treasurer, to know what they have in account. But this is national account of IPOB. Because he's there with Madam Neneanya, he want to nyulene mamri elu kaya mata kaya nwete access to the account. You just understand this is a coup. They have tried this thing and they are still repeating themselves. The coup is just repeating itself. The same thing, the same close account, everything and over. And at the end of the day, they are continuing, oh, Neneanya did this, Neneanya did this, Neneanya did this. Neneanya, everybody, hey. At the end of it, Neneanya didn't do anything. She is the only one obeying Mazen Nandekano's instruction. She's the only one that truly showing love to the Supreme Commander, Onyendu, by obeying his command. Well, there is still another woman that truly also loves Mazen Nandekano, and I'm not gonna be calling her name. All these Chikedozim and Doti Yegidaga Bozo are truly a threat. I said the other day, if Mazen Nandekano said to me, the awakened one, give me an advice. I said, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, I let him hear. I asked him, if I have the opportunity to stay in DSS 1 month longer, or I have the opportunity to spend in a room with Chikedozim and his group of DOS, his Egidagabozo group in one room in 3 days, what will you want me to do? I was said, Supreme Commander, is there another alternative apart from these two things? He will say, no, that's the only option. Stay in DSS, let's say for another 1 month, or stay in one room with Chikedozim and 4 of his gang in one room for discussion. What should I do? I will say, Mazen Nandekano, Supreme Commander, stay in DSS another 1 month. Because DSS will not harm him. The Chikedozim and his group, Gamaya Manaz. You have to understand. 1.5 years ago, they were, or 2 years ago, they were saying, Onyendu, let's go to listen to University of Radio Biafra. Now, Ngano na ashiri. Propaganda. Insulting Mazen Nandekano. Although, I that time that these people will insult Mazen Nandekano. And they are doing that. Oh, IPOB, you have not comprehended. You are not able to see that Chikedozim has truly are no longer with Mazen Nandekano. Then you are just plain being stupid. I gotta go, my time is up. I will repeat. If there is anybody in Mazen Nandekano's family, if there is any of Mazen Nandekano's sibling, male or female, if there is any neighbor of Mazen Nandekano at home, in their compound, in their village, Abatobi, Iku, Ibe, that are still, in light of all this insubordination, a challenge the Supreme Commander, a pari Mazen Nandekano, ime humiliate mpa Mazen Nandekano no weyamuno last born no weyamuno kananta. In light of all this barrage of insult to Mazen Nandekano's parents, enwe onye no na family Mazen Nandekano, or one or nwoke, or one, or one, even ya will get kananta, or one aloralo, that are still working with Chikedozim for group of DOS. ekwensu kpọọ onye ahụ ọkụ, kpọọ ya ọkụ, kpọọ ya ọkụ, kpọọ ya ọkụ, because you don't love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are a threat to the supreme commander of the indigenous people of Biafra, and you have shown yourself that you have no future with the supreme commander. Ma nwoke ma nwaanyị, ma wiku ma wibe, ma nwanne ma nwanna, you are still underground na-eyi ige Chikedoziem na group of akpakarati ngomi ya aja n'ukwu, na-eyi ha aja n'ukwu, na-enye ha moral support. Ekwensu kpọọ gị ọkụ, ekwensu ala Igbo shiri ike kara aka bụọ gị ọnụ, kpọọ gị ọkụ, kpọọ gị ọkụ n'ahịa na-anọ nke ala Igbo. You are a threat to the supreme commander, and you are enemy of the awakened one of the Biafran people. Chineke hapụ ekwensu ka ọ bụọ gị ọnụ, bụọ gị ọnụ, bụọ gị ọnụ, bụọ gị ọnụ. Iwe onye iro, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Iwe onye iro Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Iwe onye iro ye na-eke, iwe onye iro ye n'ahịa na-anọ nke ala Igbo. Ala Igbo kpọọ gị peg maka iwe onye iro. You supposed to understand. Iwuru nwanne Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, iwuru ikwu na ibe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you supposed to ịhụ the behind of the Paiwan Tapa, hụ na ndị na-agba Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ụkwụ, na ihe ewu a plan to overthrow supreme commander. You supposed to see. You're supposed to see. But you will not see because you have an agenda. You have an agenda. Chineke gozie unu. I have to admit, akwụkwọ, I'm not privy to it. I'm not supposed to have it. But ekelere m Chineke na enwetere m ya. Ka m ji gwa ndị Igbo na ozi Mazi Nnamdi Kanu apụtala, na Chikedoziem has disregarded the order of the supreme commander of the indigenous people of Biafra. So yari ihe ga-eme ya eme. Chikedoziem agba na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu okwu. Ya wuru na Kanu nta wepụtara akwụkwọ na say, we're not going to listen, we're not going to listen. Ya wuru na Ejimako, Barrister Ejimako wetara akwụkwọ na we're not going to listen, we're not. Onye ọzọ wetara akwụkwọ. Chikedoziem ewere akwụkwọ dọwashia ya, tinye na trash. And now you're telling me we love onye ndu. Unu na Radio Biafra kwụsị na ije na-akpọ aha Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Kwụsị na ide na-play audio recording of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Play wezienu nke Chikedoziem, and Chikedoziem pụtakwa na live camera ka anyị hụ ya anya. Anyị ama ma ọrị ndụ, ma ọwụọ na vegetable, ma ọwụọ na Jubril. Chikedoziem pụta na live camera ka ahụ ya anya. Onye ndu ndị akpakarati ngom, recharge card media warrior, ya pụta ka anyị hụ ya anya. Ka ọ bịa weta gaiman ya, ka anyị meshọ mara gaiman Chikedoziem na nke Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ka anyị mara nke ka ibe ya. Chineke, ala Igbo na-agbaghara aghara. Ndị Igbo wu onye ya na nwanne ya kwụje nta, ya hapụ anụ na-achụkwu nwanne ya. Ala Igbo na-agbaghara aghara. Ekelene m Maazị Ejiasị, ọnụnụ be nwanne agbala ọsọ. Ekelene m High Chief Ogbuefi, ọnụnụ be nwanne agbala ọsọ. Ekelene m Barrister Aloy Ejimako, onye oji Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ekelene m Kanu nta agada agbachi n'ụzọ of the indigenous people of Biafra. Ekelene m nwaanyị kara aka, kajara akaja, nwaanyị a na-eje eje mba. Ụmụnna gị sị gị gbalaga, sị gị pụọ, inwe ụdịrị nwaanyị ihe ya, gaa kpọrọ ya jeme ebe ọbụla nno jere, you will prosper. Ekelene m ga nwaanyị anọ na-egbe egbe ya na-atachi nkọm. Nwaanyị kara aka kajara akaja. Ekelene m Madam Nne ya anya, anọ na-egbe agwa ya na-atachi nkọm. Chineke, ala Igbo na-agbaghara aghara. Nye Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ụmụ nwaanyị dị ka nne ya anya, ụmụ nwaanyị kara aka kajara akaja, ụmụ nwaanyị a na-eji eje mba, ọwụ nde wụsabụ. Chineke, ala Igbo Namara.